Hi. Various things. Number one, the roof. I guess it's starting to get old now, and what happened is it started to develop cracks.
Yeah.
It started to develop cracks throughout the entire.
So how long have you had this problem?
For about 6 years now.
6 years.
6 years.
So it's actually getting worse.
Getting worse.
So cracks. Does any leakage into the hole?
Yes. So what ended up happening was when the cracks started to develop, they started to get leaks throughout different places within the apartment. So first we started to get leaks from my mom's bedroom. We started to get leaks in the bathroom. We started to get leaks into the kitchen. We ended up getting leaks right by the front entrance.
Mm-hmm.
And we've spoken to them about this so many times, and what they've ended up doing, either two things. Number one, they either do nothing.
Right.
Or number two, they end up sending somebody to patch the roof.
Mm-hmm.
And we've spoken to actually a maintenance guy who does look at roofs, and he said there's so many cracks in the roof that patching it does not make sense.
So when you patch one, another crack starts again, obviously.
He said there was so many cracks on there.
Okay.
And I guess because it's getting old, even if they were to patch it, they'd develop more cracks.
Oh yeah. And how much leakage? How much water would you say? Like a bucket full of water
Buckets
every time?
full, yeah. Buckets full every time it rains.
So you have any damages because of this?
Oh yeah, plenty of damages.
Okay.
Damages to paintings, to walls.
Because you have artists living here, so I guess these are valuable paintings, right?
Yes. I actually got to the point where, the paintings got damaged. There's even mold in some of the walls.
Of course there's mold.
Yep. You could see mold coming out from the wall.
And you told management about these things?
Yep. Told them about this.
What are they saying?
Not doing anything. Sometimes they get very ignorant on me. So sometimes they might say, oh, this is not mold. Just don't worry about it. It's not mold. It's just...
Okay, so we're here for even major problem now. Now it's raining. It's raining squirrels?
Yep. Oh, yes. Okay, so now that's another issue.
Okay.
So... for the past maybe week and a half, we've noticed we've been hearing scratching sounds up in my mom's roof, in the bathroom roof, and we started to hypothesize it may be raccoons. We're not sure, but what ended up happening now is we started to get holes now in the bathroom, and I ended up seeing critters stick their head out, and I'm like, okay, these are squirrels sticking their heads out, looking at me. So I'm like, okay, this is ridiculous. We need to get this fixed. Called them, nobody came. So what we ended up doing was I ended up getting a board and ended up patching two of the holes by myself. Very dangerous job because if the raccoon scratch me, I don't know what they have. I can get a disease. I don't know. So what ended up happening was we ended up messaging them again and calling them and letting them know the issue. They finally ended up coming because what happened was they ended up developing two holes now in the bathroom. So two more holes in the bathroom. And not only that was... they ended up developing a hole in my mom's bedroom, and now they're in the apartment. They ended up making noise, they ended up damaging a few things.
The squirrels?
Yeah. The squirrels ended up, I heard noise. I heard walking around, and I thought maybe this was my brother. I listened carefully. I'm like, no, my brother's walks are a lot heavier. So I'm like, is there somebody in the house? And I'm like, no, this can't be what I think it is. No, this is crazy. I open my door and I see a squirrel looking at me. So I'm like, what the hell?
This is not even funny. I'm just laughing.
Yeah, I know.
Normal, but it's not
ridiculous.
funny at all.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. So I end up closing the door. I freaked out a bit because I'm confused. I don't know what to do. And I'm calling now the super. I'm like, you guys better get over here. What the hell's... get these squirrels out of here. Fix the roof. Fix everything.